So here's a little introduction to what you'll find in the Qixit Mailbox. When you log in, you will immediately come to the messages where you'll see if you have any messages in your inbox. You can also see where you've sent messages. Address book, you'll be able to look up a contact if you want to look up Dave. You'll find all the test usernames where I've used my name here. You can add this person to your mailbox. You can add a nickname. You can view the profile of the person in your address book. You can send a message like this, composing a message, or request information about their ID if they have their ID available. For example, I've already paid for this ID, which shows my the DID ID capture of the person who requested, and they've given permission to do this. Now, mailing address is not provided. You can request a mailing address for a person that you want to verify, but they have to approve it. You can double click on to start a message, or when you compose a message, you can pull from your users and send a message. When you send a message, you'll show up in your sent folder. I should add, you can cancel the delivery because until it's actually read, it's not delivered. The details show that the 20 cents postage that was required by the recipient are in your reserved funds up here, reserved. So that's the difference between account balance and the available is a reserved fund. So once that message is read, that 20 cents will be either paid to the recipient, or if it's more was reserved than was required, the balance will be returned to you. So if 10 cents was required, only 10 cents would be deducted, and then 10 cents would go back into your available balance. When you go to your inbox, you can view messages, and you can adjust the rate that you require to receive messages from that user. So I might change this user's postage that they need to send to me here. I can look at the details of the transaction. So I was paid 25 cents when I received that, minus the fees, which are 30%. That was credited to my account. I can look in my account history, and that's where I will see again the details that was received, 25 cents less that. When you're in the address book, you can click on this view profile to see the person's profile, including their professional social media interests. Now that's related to the specific user ID beta01. Under my profile, you can set multiple users. You can create a second alias. For example, I create the alias beta02 second. I can change the display name to my real name or fake name, however you prefer. So, and you can choose whether or not this is information is public, or actually the profile is public, private, or semi-anonymous. As you can see, you can have multiple names. You can have up to 3 free names, and one that after that you can buy additional names. You can also create a account for minors. If you have a child that you want to allow them to use the service for messaging or purchases online or wherever, you can set their username, a display name. You can control their password. You can change it at any time. If you want to revoke access to it, you can set spending limits, transaction limits. You can require approval for all purchases. If you have any issues, you can report them here, or add feature requests or questions, and you'll get support through this means here. I can receive vendor credits by clicking on that type of link, which says I just immediately earned $1 in vendor credits. Back on the same page, I can also receive Qix credits, which do not expire and can be used on any website that accepts Qix credits. So there I received a penny for that. Now going back in the mailbox, I will be able to see that I received that $1. under the vendor credits tab and under the account balance tab, I'll see I received that penny. And since I received that dollar, I can again purchase this for another 25 cents. And that will come out of the vendor credits tab. You'll see that there's 25 cents was deducted from that dollar that I just received. Because those are on the same website, or at least the same vendor, because the same vendor can be on multiple websites. I can do the pay per play. I can listen to I Have a Dream speech for 2 cents, or I can watch a video, or I can play chess, any of the items. So the hyperlinks, once you have the hyperlinks, once you're logged in, you can make purchases on multiple websites or receive credits for viewing ads or any other incentivized behavior on each website. You'll also find that those, in addition to having the details in your account history, you'll receive a message for each credit you received. One other thing that you should notice in your My Profile is that if you refer other people, you can use this referral link to refer to other people to sign up. For example, I referred test account beta03. When people sign up, you can earn up to $20 per referral, plus up to $10 for everybody that they refer. That's all dependent on these referrals, how much they actually use the system and protocol, and how much they receive in ad revenue or postage.